Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel, One and Only Pharmacy. So friends, in today's video we see detailed notes about subject drugstore and business management chapter channels of distribution. So friends, I request you to all please watch this video till the end. Let's start. If you have any queries then ask me in comment section. Let's start. Topics covered under this video. Which topics you are covered in today's lecture, which are as follows: channels of distribution, direct selling, indirect selling, types of middleman, wholesalers and its functions, retailers and its function. Let's see one by one. What is channels of distribution? Let's see first. Distribution means the process of transferring the product from the factory or manufacturer into the hands of its consumer. Distribution means the process of transferring the product. It is the process of transferring the product from the factory into the hands of its consumer. The distribution channels are the various outlets through The distribution channels are the various outlets through which product move from manufacturers to consumers. The distribution channels may be grouped under two major heads. There are follows: direct selling and indirect selling. In the help of indirect and direct selling, we are distribute the product from manufacturer or company to its customer or consumer. First, direct selling. What is direct selling? In there is name direct. That means from manufacturer to consumer. There is no middleman. Let's say when the manufacturer sells his goods directly to the consumer are called as a direct selling. Manufacturer or consumer. There is no middleman. There is no intermediary between them. Example: marketing of industrial products like heavy machinery and the goods is sold through mail order. That means direct company to customer. Second, indirect selling. In this case, there are one or two middlemen or intermediaries as involved in between the manufacturer and the consumer. For example, first, manufacturer, retailer, and consumer. First, manufacturer sell his goods to the retailer, and after that, retailers sell his goods to the consumer. Second, manufacturer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, retailer to consumer. There are two middlemen like wholesaler and retailer. Third one, manufacturer to distributor, distributor to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, and retailer to finally direct consumer. There are three types in come under indirect selling. Types of middleman. There are two types of middleman. One, functional middleman, or second, merchant middleman. It's the important question asked in general exam. Give the types of middleman in detail. There are two types: functional and merchant middleman. Let's see one by one detail. What is functional middleman? The functional middlemen are those intermediaries who perform various marketing functions without having any title to goods. That is, they help in transfer of goods from the hands of the producer or manufacturer to those consumers without acquiring any ownership rights, are called as a functional middleman. The following middlemen come under this category. What are the subtypes of functional middlemen? There are four types: brokers, commission agents, auctioneers, and fourth one, daily creditor agents. Let's see one by one. What is brokers? Brokers are those agents who obtain neither the possession nor the ownership. Brokers are those agents who obtain neither the possession nor the ownership of the goods, and their only function is to bring the buyers and seller together. The broker gets a certain percentage of commission on the business transacted by him. That's called brokers. Second one, commission agents. Commission agent takes some part of commission. They sell goods on behalf of other seller. They negotiate the sale of goods, take possession of the goods, and make arrangement for the transfer of the title of goods. The commission agent has to perform the functions of warehousing, grading, packing, assembling, and finally its disposal. They get certain percentage of commission on sales made. It's come under commission agents. Third one, auctioneers. They sell the goods on behalf of their principals by auction. In an auction, the auctioneer who has collected the goods from the different sellers displays it for the would-be buyers is willing to pay for the goods being auctioned. The buyer who makes the highest bid gets the goods provided the highest bid is at least equal to the minimum reserve price fixed for the purpose. Fourth one, deal trader agents. They find buyers for the seller. They find buyers for the sellers and also guarantee the payment of the price of goods on their behalf. In case any buyer fails to pay, it is the daily trader agent who will pay on his behalf. For these additional responsibilities, an extra commission is charged. Second main types of middleman, merchant middleman. They work for profit. They acquire and transfer the title of goods in their own name. That is, there are two categories, wholesalers and retailers. Generally, in our field, that means pharma field, we see medical stores or wholesaler stores are the merchant middlemen. Let's see wholesalers. Wholesalers are those merchants who act as intermediaries between the manufacturer and the retailer. That means wholesaler is a middleman between manufacturer to the retailer. They buy goods and commodities in large quantities from the producer and sell them to the retailers in a small quantities. The wholesaler dealing in pharmaceutical products requires a drug license from the health department of the concerned state government. What is a wholesaler? Wholesaler is a middleman between manufacturer or company to the retailer. There are some functions. I think 9 functions of wholesalers. Let's see one by one. Functions of wholesalers. First function, assembling. The wholesaler buys large varieties of goods from different manufacturers and sells them in small quantities to the retailers. What is assembling? The wholesaler buys large varieties of goods from different manufacturers and sells them in small quantities to the retailers. Second function of wholesalers, distribution. The wholesaler serves to distribute goods to the retailers who are generally widely scattered. Third one, warehousing. The goods purchased from different manufacturers or producers are kept in stock in warehouse till these are distributed to retailers. Fourth one, transportation. The wholesaler has to move the goods from the place of its production to his own warehouse and then from there to the retailers. Fifth one, financing. The wholesaler provides credit facilities to the retailers and thus finances the retail trade. Sixth function, risk bearing. Bulk buying and storage of goods for a length of time carries a number of risks such as changes in demand, spoilage or destruction of goods, loss due to theft in warehouse. Seventh function, pricing. The price fixed by the wholesaler is generally the basis on which the retailer determines the price that he will charge from his customers. Eighth one, grading and packaging. Some wholesalers also perform the functions of grading of products according to their quality and also pack the goods into smaller lot of retailers. Ninth one, market research. The wholesaler is close to the retailers and from them he knows the needs of the customer. This helps in advising the producer to make goods in accordance with the demand and needs of the consumers. These are the 9 functions of wholesaler, which functions assembling, distribution, warehousing, transportation, financing, risk bearing, pricing, grading and packaging, market research, etc. Second main types, retailers. Retailers is the merchant middleman or second types of merchant middleman. In a way, a retailer is a middleman between a wholesaler and an actual consumer. What is retailer? A retailer is a middleman between a wholesaler and an actual consumer. The retailer sells the goods to the consumers and maintains an intimate contact with the wholesaler, manufacturers, and consumers. The retailer dealing in a pharmaceutical trade is known as a chemist or a pharmacist. What is a retailer's chemist or a pharmacist? There are also some functions of retailers. First function of retailers, wide choice of consumers. He keeps a stock of various items according to the needs of the consumers. The retailers is supposed to know the different kind of goods likely to be demanded by its customers and also to know the source from where the same could be obtained. Second, ready stock. A retailer keeps a ready stock of all the goods so that he is able to meet the demand of his customers at the times. These are the second functions, ready stock. Always stock is ready. Transport. Wholesalers are the main source of supply of goods to the retailers. Retailers usually make their own arrangement for transportation of products of different kinds of the wholesaler godowns. Fourth function, grading. Normally, grading of goods is done either by the producers or sometimes by the wholesalers. However, a retailer does grading of those goods which have been left ungraded by the manufacturer and wholesaler. Grading, risk bearing. Retailers have to maintain a reasonable stock of goods. They bear the risk of loss of goods by the fire, theft, or deterioration as long as they are not sold. That means risk bearing. Sixth function, financing. They provide financial help to consumer by selling them the goods on credit. That means financing. Functions of retailers, market research. Retailers are in close contact with their customers. They know the tastes, likes, and dislikes of the customers. They pass on such information to the wholesalers. Sales promotion. They display the goods in show windows and on counter for the information of customers. Thus, a retailer helps to promote the sale of goods manufactured by the particular manufacturer who has launched the sales promotion campaigns. Eight functions of self retailers. These are the some functions of retailers like sales promotion, market research, financing, risk bearing, grading, wide choices of customers, ready stock, transport, a definition between retailers, functions of wholesalers, pricing, grading and packaging, market research, transportation, financing, risk bearing, assembling, distribution, warehousing. Wholesaler is a middleman between manufacturer to retailers. Merchant middleman, there are two types also, wholesaler and retailers. They'll create. Let's see what I say, what we'll learn in today's video from start to ending. Which topics? So friends, first I say our today's video is channels of distribution. We have learned about channels of distribution, and how to we cover topics, definition of channels of distribution, direct selling, indirect selling, types of middleman, wholesalers and its functions, retailers and its functions. Channels of distribution means the process of transferring the product from the factory or manufacturer into the hands of consumers. There are two types of selling, direct selling and indirect selling. Direct selling means direct transport material from manufacturer to consumer. That means manufacturer to consumer. And indirect also there are three subtypes. Manufacturer in a retailer is the middleman between manufacturer and consumer. Types of middleman, functional middleman, merchant middleman. In which functional, brokers, commission agents, auctioneers, daily trader. And second, merchant. Merchant means wholesalers and retailers. They are main types. Wholesalers also functions. So thank you guys for watching this video till the end, and let's do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for pharmacy related videos. Thank you guys. Let's meet in next videos. Do like, share and subscribe for pharmacy related videos. Don't forget it, because I uploaded pharmacy related videos and day by day.